Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. And welcome back to our Kirishitan Japan run, where hopefully today will be the last episode. I don't know if it will be, to be honest, but I'm kind of hoping, if I'm gonna be honest with you all. Yep, that's all I'm really gonna say. So, we have a few things to do here today. Not very many things, because all we need to do is invade the, I guess I would say the Iberians, but it really is just Castile at this point, because Portugal's been kicked out of that, so... Anyways, I mean, this not really a point to converting still, but I do have this innate desire and need to, so I might as well. Diplo power or... neither of these things matter, but I'll take one. I'll take at least one of them. We could take this, but that's not really useful. Neither is spamming into development, though. I don't know what I'm doing right here, but... I don't know. Just a couple of clicks every here and there. Sure, why not? These areas are still going to have unrest, so we have to keep that in mind. Just like how Venice... Actually, no, Venice doesn't have unrest. Cool. Neither does Cyprus or Crete, which is exactly what I want. Okay. So I think we'll just be able to convert these... really soon, meaning they'll have unrest, but the unrest should go away, right? Right, yes, okay. So these guys are going to build their, I don't know, army thing back up. And we're going to, first of all, check how loud my music is. Maybe not that loud, I don't know. We're gonna bring these guys up to Iberia. Over to here. They're going to help me invade Castile. These guys are going to basically just sit on the Papal States, on Rome for, I don't know, however long it takes. I'm assuming not very. Although it is a level 7 fort, so I don't know, not bad. Also had a revolt somewhere, right here, okay. Are you going to get that? Oh, no, of course you're not, my bad. Let me give you a leader. And then I'll have to force you to, because you won't do it yourself, which is great. Okay, wonderful. Also, it'll only take 18 months to convert Constantinople, which I find is pretty nice. Won't take very long at all, which is good, because, well, we're going to have big unrest issues in all of the Sunni land. Also, it doesn't occur to me that I might have been making a coalition. Nah, it's not really that bad. All I took was two provinces from the Ottomans over there. So no one actually cares, which is good. Very, very good. Okay, so we have 50k here. We're gonna bring it right here. Right over there. And yeah, we have a couple of separatist issues over in like in some areas, but nothing too bad. Oh yeah, we also have to invade the Mamluks, right? Yeah, that was something I said I was gonna do. But they happen to have a lot of allies actually. That's no fun. Who are their allies? They have Ardabil, which I'm assuming is over here. Yeah, it is. Isfahan, which is right here, and Ajuran. Okay, yeah, that's a lot more effort than I'm willing to use for one province. Also, that's no longer their capital. Oh. Move their capital back to here. That was a bad idea. Okay, you know what? Then it's not my problem. It's just not my problem. If it was the capital, then imperialism, easy, no problem. I don't have to worry about anything. But now I do have to worry about things, and I don't like to, so... yeah. So, provincial unrest should go down. Well, it did after that. Ooh, more national unrest change. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Now Ming has nearly no unrest. Nearly, not quite. We can do that, and these, and then remove the leader here. He's also doing some suppression, but not very much, so he's gonna do more. And you might as well do something, right? Because we're not gonna be invading the Mamluks using you, so we're gonna put you on some sort of garrison over here-ish. There we go. That means the Ming separatists should collapse, right? At least I think so. Yes. Yes, they will. Okay, good, good, good. Brilliant. Alright. Oh, and it looks like the Ottomans are having rebel issues, which is exactly what I like to see. Absolutely perfect. I'm gonna keep the game running, actually, while I take care of meaningless things, because that means I can, That means that I can actually, like, get the game keep playing. Okay, so, Mexico is surprisingly one of the lower, I don't know, lower upset subjects. Least upset subjects for some reason. We're also nearly our manpower cap, which makes me uncomfortable, but it doesn't matter anymore because we mostly use mercs for things anyway. Speaking of revolutions in France, Cascadia is going to try and do something like that. Weird. Alright. I also want to see, like, what's the development over here, because, like, they haven't been able to colonize, so I'm wondering what they've been doing. Oh, they've been developing quite a lot, actually. It's a 29 dev mountain, 30 dev woods. The average dev is probably somewhere around, like, I don't know, 7 or something. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So let's, we're really just gonna try and bring back all of the, bring these troops up here and just wait for that to happen. And then we'll be set to go. Okay, good. Let's give this guy a fighty dude too. Let's also bring this guy over here. Wait, hold on. No, that's not what I wanted. I want these guys over in here. I was confused for a second. I'm like, why is it asking me to confirm moving my fleet? Oh, right. Okay. So that's fine. Okay, so let's, I don't know where these guys came from, but we'll have to fix them, so that's a thing. Enact reforms for inflation. At this point, I don't care how much I have to spend on inflation, because inflation's trivial. We're decreasing it pretty quickly, so that's solid. Do those things. Tech doesn't matter, but we could take it if we wanted to. What I wanted was a leader, though. Yes, I want a leader. You don't have one. You have one. The 3523. 3523. Okay, cool. And I'm going to be declaring war on the Papal State, which apparently is allied to Ajuran. Weird, I don't know why that's a thing, but at this point, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to need a very quick moment to get all these things done. So we're not going to take anything from Castile this time. Actually, no. We will. We'll be taking this. We're taking like 3 islands from Castile, which I'm sure they won't mind parting with. I don't know if we'll take everything on the left side of this. I don't know. What do you call this thing? Like axis line, or I don't know, just this line between the east and west in EU4. I don't think we'll be taking much. We'll be taking something, maybe. Not that it matters, but sure, I don't care about manpower. All trivial at this point. Also, let's get myself some good music going on in the background here. The best music, of course. Toledo's been taken, which is great. Castile has, like, no troops, which is great. Like they usually do. Now, apparently, imperialism against Denmark, who I think just broke 3. This is actually disgusting. Prussia's been split in 2. They no longer have Berlin or I guess it's Gdansk now. I don't know what happened to my voice. But yeah, Prussia's been cursed. Actually, this whole thing is cursed. Why is Norway big again? Why is Norway big again? I don't actually know why, to be honest. I guess revolutionary France, or France, I guess, in general, just had a fun time. Allowing some good things to happen. Because as I remember last, they were having some issues, if I recall correctly. Conversion is done. Beautiful. Let's keep the game rolling. This guy will, of course, attach here. We'll repair the damaged ship, although I feel like that's going to make it stay here, so we're gonna manually tell it to repair. These guys are going to head over into Roma, where hopefully we can just I don't know, sit there and be fine. Who knows if that's going to be the case. Conversion is successful, moving on to the next one. Switzerland has, of course, occupied Venice, but that's okay. That's absolutely alright. One more fort done. Are those all the forts in Iberia after this one? Because I feel like it might be. I think it is. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, not much to do right now. Oh, we do have to take care of that, though. Because forts are extraordinarily easy to siege now. Also move those guys there. So even though Roma is a level 7, I want to know where we're going to be on that thing. Where are we going to be on Roma? Also, that was an easy battle. So, Castile, how much do we have on you now? 20. Ooh, that's great. Okay. They're willing for peace. I don't know if they're willing to give me much, if anything. No, not really. Not really much. I'm not really asking for much, to be honest. But we might still have to, like, give it a little while. Until they're happy. Oh, geez, these islands are not worth 20% war score. I mean, come on. Come on. These islands are not worth this much. Okay, I won't take very many islands then. I'll take a few islands. Apparently, since they like their islands so much. Goddamn. You'd think Castile was like the British Empire with like various tiny islands that no one cares about, but they'll still fight for it until the bitter end. Like, anyways. Break the walls of Rome. We're surprisingly not going that quickly, although we do have the 50% siege ability, so we're still getting a faster timer instead of getting like a 50% slower one, which is nice. So it really is all just sieging at this point, meaning I could probably, to be honest, split a lot of these in two and just carpet siege. Right? I think this is fine. I'm probably re-clicking on a lot of things. A lot of things that don't need to be clicked, but oh well. Then I don't know, you can go here or something. One more conversion here. And I don't really want to like do this for the next 20 minutes. I just want the siege to go a little bit faster. I think this should be okay, right? I think that should get everything. We're going to have mixed up armies, so we're probably going to group them all back up together and then split in two. Or we can just be really careful, which I don't know if I'm very well known for being extra careful, but I mean, we can give it a shot. So pretty much, ooh, that's, okay. 50,000 noble rebels, thank you very much for your contribution. Oh, they have a lot of rebels now. Oh, I'm gonna lose so many troops because of your goddamn rebels, Castile. That's annoying. Let's group up all the rebels then. Not the rebels, all my little army dudes, like this one. Let's group them all back up. Except for you. You can actually split in two and do that. Oh, he's gonna die too. Come on. 12th of March. Ooh, that's not very good. It says 12th of March, by the way, but it actually is the 11th that you can retreat on, usually. So, yep. Now you know. This guy also belongs to... I mean, I'm hopefully... No, not like that. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Come on. Okay, we're gonna group all these guys back up. We still don't have Rome, which is kind of the entire point of this, but... Okay. Okay, you guys are all grouped up. Beautiful. These guys are gonna be grouped up. Oh, we won the Siege of Rome. Beautiful. That's exactly what I needed right now. So we'll fight the fleet. It should be a really easy win. Group these guys back up. I think we're missing 1 cannon, and maybe 2 infantry, probably. Right? Yes. There we go. Also, surprisingly, knock knock, it's the Papal State down here. Interestingly enough. So we'll just get rid of them real quick. Also, Castile will probably give me the islands now. No, they won't, because they're stubborn. Okay. That's cool. I didn't want these islands anyway. Specifically these ones, yes. Yep, exactly. Can I take this? Nope, okay. I mean, I kind of want it. I think I will take it. Besides, I didn't even click all the islands. I forgot a few, but that doesn't matter. So they can have, like, these ones. They can have these ones. Yeah. Seems fair to me, because I don't want to fight them any longer, because they don't matter to me, so... Not even 1 war score more, that's it. We're just taking some islands from Castile and being done with our lives. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this. Actually, you know what? They can keep this, and I'll take these instead. Because they're closer, and, I don't know, they better fit my sphere or something. Alright, this works. Thanks, Castile. We'll just take these. Cool, cool. They cost literally, like, nothing to core, so... That's cool with me. So then we get to move over to here, and over to here, and then we get to move down to Portugal. Woo! Lots of fun. Because, I don't know, Portugal reasons. Where is the capital of Switzerland? Bern. Of course it is. Of course, I knew that. Don't even question it. Of course I knew that. Anyways. Yeah, I don't care how we need to get there. We just sort of need to get there. Also, one more ability. The last one in the world. Cool, cool. Very nice. Rebel uprisings. Ottoman separatists. Psh, why would that ever be a thing? We did convert to Protestant, so... If we convert, Castile or something, maybe not how it's pronounced, but if we convert that too, then we'll have no issues. Half cost means nothing to me, so I don't care which one. I'll just take the points, I guess. Oh, and apparently we can just walk across into there. Okay. Alright then. I guess we'll just walk across into here too, apparently. Also, no. You guys don't understand. You need to go down here now. Yeah, we need to change your orders. No! God damn it. Ah, they're dead. They're dead. Ugh. Okay, time to rebuild them, I guess. That's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. God damn it. Alright, let's convert, where is it? Screw it, I'm just gonna go over here and click it. So much faster if I do it this way. Okay, so, yeah, Switzerland is like the place of forts and impossible to invade. That's kind of, I think that's their whole thing, to be honest. I think that's the entire point of what they have going on here, so... I think that's their whole shtick, their whole spiel, I don't know. Is, being nearly impossible to invade. In any possible way. That's the whole thing that Switzerland goes for. And you can kind of tell here, they have only level 8 forts. Which is a lot of fun. Which might be the only reason we might actually have to have this series go on for one more episode. Even though I really don't want it to. Like, I really don't want it to. Even if this episode's like 5 minutes too long, like, come on, please. Please, I just want to get this done. I want to be done with this whole thing. Which means, oh, Switzerland will peace out. Okay, that's cool. That's all I want. Thank you, Switzerland. Now, Ajuran will not, because no one's actually been there yet, so... We'll pay them a quick visit, I guess. Just a very quick visit. And get them out of the war, and then we'll be alone with the Papal States. And Portugal. Can't forget about Portugal. Sometimes I do that. So we'll just take their capital. Hopefully Portugal will not want to die after that. Take this and move them down. Oh no, you didn't build the canal. Oh, you oh. You didn't build the canal. Oh, that is annoying. I should have taken the Suez. I should have taken Al Suez. I should have done it, because I need that canal right now. Okay. That's cool. We'll just take the long way. Oh, jeez, that is annoying. They do have rebels, though, so I don't know if that'll be enough to help us. I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Probably not, to be honest. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, Portugal's on low now. I mean, wait, can I just take Papal State? Oh, wait, I can do this. I can just finish this war. You know what? That's it. We're done the war. We're done with this whole thing. This whole thing, except for Portugal. We want some Portuguese islands. I'll be taking these. Okay. Got that, Portugal? I'll take these. And we'll be done with our lives. We'll be satisfied, okay? So thank you, Portugal. That's all I wanted. And then, of course, finally, with the Papal State. We have conquered Rome now. Beautiful. Okay, so we have Rome now, which is pretty much all I wanted to do for the last, like, I don't know, 20 episodes. But anyways, yes, thank you, Birth of a Global Empire, for making this moment very important to me. So, I think this is actually the final episode of the series, surprisingly enough. It's been a long journey, about 2 months probably. I think about 2 months. Where we've done a lot of things. I'm not going to put time-lapse here, of course. I'm going to put the time-lapse, the next video, which is not, like, it's not an episode, it's just going to be the update video that I usually do. But anyways, yeah, you know what, this has been a good time. Let's check how much time, speaking of, that we actually have left. Well, we're only at 22 minutes, so we can do a small tour of what we've done here. You know, I feel like it's been a good time here. So our total development with half our subjects is 5,719. By far not my best game. I think my best game capped around 8,000 development, but yeah, if I played Japan in the normal sense instead of doing this dumb stuff, I probably would have taken India. And, you know, the rest of Siberia. Just as what we're supposed to do here. Also, Russia has been reduced. I think this is actually the capital now. Yes, it is. Interesting. So anyway, yeah, it's been interesting. Technically, the game still has 60 years left. So if you really wanted to, you can definitely conquer India in 60 years. That's not a question. That's a statement. You can do that. So if I wanted to, I would just start off with it invading Vijayanagar. And the fact that we now have -9 national unrest, which could be less, you know, we just have a couple of religious unity and overextension issues, then we could probably create a client state out of Vijayanagar, take maybe, I don't know, 300 overextension, make a client state that'll tank 200 of that for you, so that you don't have to deal with the issues. And then you can just keep feeding the client state, and then 10 years after, you keep feeding the client state. I'm assuming maybe you'd cut off to Gujarat here, so you'd maybe take, I don't know, the southern, I'd say southern quarter of India. Client state attaches to here, so you can give the client state this stuff too. You'll invade it, and then you'll just move up towards Delhi, and all around it, people you don't have truces with. And then when the truce with Vijayanagar expires, you can pretty much take, I don't know, another third out of it. Then after that third, you can probably annex the client state, and then the last third you can just tank yourself. I'm assuming that's what we would do. And then for Transoxiana, of course, I mean, this stuff is relatively worthless development anyway. Because they are a horde, right? No, they're not a horde, actually. They're not a horde, okay. I was just wondering why their development was so low. I thought maybe they had raised it, but no, they didn't. Anyways, so, yeah, Transoxiana, you can probably take half the country, at least, in one war. Because it's all, like, worthless developments, all worth, like, I don't know, 1-2% war score. So you can probably just take, like, I don't know, all the way back to their regular territory in one war. No problem. And if I really wanted to continue, I can probably take all of, what is this area? The Balkans, I guess. Yeah, pretty much all of it if I wanted to. Of course, taking mainland Castile wouldn't be an issue if I fought them by themselves, because, I mean, of course we just have to occupy the colonies, no problem. And we can move into France and move into Britain. I feel like what I could do for the rest of this game, if I kept playing it, because I'm not going to, probably all of the Balkans, probably dip my toes into France, all of India, and pretty much the massive part of Transoxiana, compared to what they usually are, which is kind of like this kind of ring here. So it'd pretty much reach kind of like along this line if you just follow my mouse, starting from here in Bela, you just keep going up. Maybe, I don't know, I think it would go this way. No, it would probably go this way because Delhi, of course. I don't know, we deal with Afghanistan in any way. And then it'd sort of go up, kind of like here probably, and then it'll go up towards Kazan, depending on if I invade Kazan or not. And of course we'd have all this. So that's what I would do in a complete game. It might have required a little bit of backtracking and not doing all this stupid stuff I've been doing. Doing it basically for the fun of it. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I could also just take the Holy Land. That's something I probably should have also done, but anyways. I also get triggered modifiers. Oh, where's my Rome modifier? I should have a Rome modifier. Where is it? Maybe I need to wait a month. What? Is it not a triggered modifier? No, I know it is. It has to be, right? No, it's gotta be. I'm so confused. Maybe it isn't a triggered modifier in this age. Maybe it was a while ago. Maybe it would have been if it was much earlier. Maybe like in what would it be, like the Age of Reformation and Age of Discovery. I would think maybe it would be a modifier then, right? Yeah, because right now it says like, you know, it's gotta be the Age of Revolutions probably. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so tour. Of course, we have me at the top. We have revolutionary France doing revolutionary things. Surprisingly not at war with anyone, interestingly enough. The Ottomans in third, who have lost their capital. Castile somehow still holding on. They've been beaten up and battered, but haven't been destroyed. Bohemia, my faithful ally that has helped me invade Switzerland and get them out of the war. Great Britain, who has been surprisingly one of the weaker powers, probably because I've taken half the colonial opportunities that were left at that point. They have English Columbia, and they have half, I'd say maybe a third of the development's worth of East America. They, of course, didn't have Canada either. They do have East Africa. Which is interesting. And then, of course, we have Vijayanagara, pretty massive. We'd probably kick them off their great power status if we did a war with them the first time. And Transoxiana, surprisingly enough, of course, we would absolutely obliterate their great power status if we went to war with them. But yeah, that's about it. That is the whole series right there. You know, I'm pretty proud of this, I'd say. I feel like I could have done more if I had been bothered to do more. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Anyways, I really do like having more or less clean borders here. A couple of islands out of line. These borders look okay, generally. Not this, I don't like this. I don't like this either. But everything down here looks pretty alright. Except for this, but we can't deal with that. So anyways, yeah, this is Quarbit signing off for the final time of our Kirishitan Japan run. Hopefully you had a fun time here. And as always, have a fantastic rest of your day.